Welcome to UsLiftingUs 2.0. Those of us who are connected by UsLiftingUs are connected, one, because of our love for our people, and two, because of our commitment to control the economics of our community. Pooling our resources, opening businesses that we own, control, and are able to pass down to our children and future generations, all while receiving a return on investments for us. Together, we created Cafe ULU, our first business, which recently turned 1 year old. I mean, before we even started to call for investments, we had members not purchasing one unit, but multiple units at a time. And we're so grateful for all of your commitment and for all of your input. It took real love and commitment to get us to this point. And again, we're so grateful for that. As a part of the Atlanta team who's very intimately involved with Cafe ULU, after 12 months, we learned a lot of what not to do and a lot of what we have to do. And so now is the time for all of us to have that same commitment as those initial members. We need all hands on deck. So at this point, we know the type of investment we need, and we know what type of energy we need from our overall membership. Here are some of the things that are on the horizon. Number one, our very own ULU podcast, which I'm so excited about, will be able to not only highlight our co-op and our businesses, but also our individual members. We have coming shortly public barista training, not only for our members, but for the entire public. We have coming soon the rental of our commercial kitchen. Also, we're being bombarded with requests for event space. Cafe ULU has had several events in this last year, and they just keep coming. Also, our marketing efforts online. Having an online presence for any business in this day and time is crucial, and we're ramping that up as well. So just stay tuned for all of those changes. Now, here's the challenge or the opportunity. It's all about how you look at it, and I definitely see it as an opportunity. Out of our 520 members, actually 520 plus members, less than 1/4 of our members have actually made a financial investment, and that's really a huge deficit. What we need now, again, is all hands on deck. After everything we've learned, getting on the right track really means being able to meet our monthly budgetary needs, not just for Cafe ULU, but also for our co-op overall. We have marketing needs, we have administrative needs, and of course, we want to get Cafe ULU to the point where it is that international coffee house, that cultural hub that everybody wants to come to. We have to get it to the point that we're ready to duplicate. Remember, we're in business to open several businesses. The point is to get Cafe ULU to where we want to duplicate it over and over again. That's what we all signed up for. So, to that point, if you can purchase your unit today, do it. If you can purchase multiple units today, do that. What it will do is get us to where we need to be sooner while also increasing your profit share dollars. But for many, that may be a stretch. There's an African proverb that I just love, and it really expresses what we're doing here. That proverb is, many hands make light work. And in that spirit, we're introducing ULU 2.0, a way for you to incrementally make contributions to your ownership within this co-op. Now, as a financial professional by trade, I know that no one can tell you what amount is right for you and your family and your monthly needs. We all have different monthly commitments, but we also signed up to invest in our group as a group together. Then we also all voted on opening up Cafe ULU, and it needs our support. Being a member owner is really what makes this all work. So let me give you a couple of examples. When we talk about ULU 2.0 and making monthly contributions to your ownership in our co-op, this is what it can look like. If we have 105 members, just 105 members that are committed to investing $100 per month, we get to our monthly budgetary goal of $10,500. Second example, let's say 210 members decide $50 a month is comfortable for myself and my family, I'll go ahead and start making those contributions now. That also gets us to our goal. Now for my favorite, if 300 members decided that $35 a month, just $35 a month, was comfortable, if we start to make those investments, that also gets us to our goal of $10,500. Again, many hands make light work. See, family, that's the power in numbers. I've already stated the need. But to be quite honest with you, like I said, out of 520 members, less than 1/4 have actually made an investment. Co-op is not a spectator sport. Sometimes it feels like there's those of us who are on the field making the plays, yet we've got a ton of people who are in the stands kind of just watching on, sometimes cheering, sometimes maybe not. Co-op is not a spectator sport. If we are going to do what we actually set out to do, that means everybody has to get on the field. That's what being a member is all about. Real group ownership means real individual commitment. How this plays out really depends on what you do next. Again, $10,500 per month will get Cafe ULU up to the look and feel of that international coffee house. It will allow us to put resources into a much needed administrative staff and lots of dollars toward marketing so we can really get this engine going. And remember, ULU, the overall co-op, this is the economic machinery that we put in place. We designed ULU to be that long-term economic machinery that not only gives us a return on investment, not only allows us to open these businesses, but think about it. It allows us to employ our unemployed, especially our youth. It allows us to do very creative things when it comes to taking care of our elders and our business in general. Make sure you stay tuned to your email. We do have an upcoming member meeting where we'll go into ULU 2.0 in a much more detailed way. Everything I've said really talks about ULU in a very immediate way. But one thing I want us all to remember is we're really positioning ourselves to, as a group, be involved in the overall economy and have success in it. Lately, I've been watching several videos on what's being called the third industrial revolution, and we've all seen it. It's called the share economy. So when we look at these discussions, we see people talking about Uber and Lyft and TaskRabbit and all of these different platforms that bring consumers to either products or services. And one thing's for sure, we haven't even scratched the surface on what our community will be able to do using ULU as that economic engine. Think about this. Does a Lyft driver own Lyft? Does an Uber driver own Uber? No, but we all own our platform. We haven't even started to collaborate. ULU is full of folks like engineers and doctors and lawyers and tax professionals and graphic artists, people who have a ton of wisdom and a ton of skills. When we start to really get together inside of our ULU community, there's no telling what we'll be able to produce. But again, just keep that in mind and wait for the videos coming on how we survive and thrive in a share economy. This is us. This is true wealth that we can pass down as far as our vision can see. Now, seriously, family, we really have about 4 to 6 weeks to really get things on point. So it really depends on all of us. Decide the level of commitment that's comfortable for you monthly. Click the button below and make it happen. It's as simple as that. For those of you who have worked so hard to get Cafe ULU and ULU to this point, even during this critical time, you are so much appreciated. Thank you for your courage, your commitment, and your action. It's ULU 2.0 time. Let's take it to the next level.